Avoiding common IELTS speaking mistakes. Not answering the question directly. Using informal language. Repetition and redundancy. Not giving enough details. Overusing filler words. Conclusion. Not answering the question directly. One common mistake that test takers make in the IELTS speaking section is not answering the question directly. Instead of giving a clear answer, they may try to divert the topic or provide irrelevant information. This can lead to a lower score because the examiner is looking for specific responses to the prompts. For example, if the question is, do you prefer living in the city or the countryside, and the test taker responds with, I'm not sure, but let me tell you about my hometown, this would be considered a mistake. A better response would be, I'm not completely certain, but I think I would prefer living in the countryside because it's quieter and more peaceful. Using informal language. Another mistake that can affect IELTS speaking scores is using informal language. While it's important to speak naturally, test takers should avoid using slang, contractions, or overly casual expressions. This is because the IELTS exam is designed to evaluate formal English proficiency, which is necessary for academic and professional contexts. For instance, instead of saying, I gotta go to the store after this, a test taker should say, I have to go to the store after this. This demonstrates a higher level of formality and accuracy. Repetition and redundancy. Repeating the same words or ideas multiple times is another common mistake that can detract from IELTS speaking scores. Test takers should aim to use a variety of vocabulary and sentence structures to express their thoughts clearly and effectively. For example, instead of saying I like playing soccer, it's a sport I really enjoy, a test taker could say I find soccer to be an enjoyable activity due to its physical challenges and team-oriented nature. This not only avoids repetition but also showcases a broader range of language skills. Not giving enough details. Providing insufficient information or vague responses is another mistake that can impact IELTS speaking scores negatively. Test takers should strive to give specific and detailed answers that address all aspects of the prompt. For instance, instead of saying I went to a party last weekend, a test taker could say last weekend, I attended a party with some friends from school at a club downtown. We danced to upbeat music until midnight and had a great time socializing with other guests. This provides more context and paints a clearer picture of the situation. Overusing filler words. Using too many filler words or expressions can also be detrimental to IELTS speaking scores. These words, such as like, and you know, do not add meaning to the conversation and can make the speaker sound hesitant or unconfident. A better approach is to use more precise and purposeful language, such as, in my opinion, I believe that. Or, to summarize my point. This conveys a stronger sense of clarity and coherence in the speaker's ideas. In conclusion, avoiding common mistakes in IELTS speaking can significantly improve test scores and demonstrate a higher level of English proficiency. By answering questions directly, using formal language, avoiding repetition, providing sufficient details, and minimizing filler words, test takers can showcase their ability to communicate effectively in academic and professional settings. It's important to practice these skills regularly and seek feedback from teachers or tutors to identify areas for improvement. With dedication and effort, anyone can master the art of IELTS speaking and achieve their desired score.